There's a moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX that hits harder the older you get. It's not a flashy duel or a fusion summon. It's the moment Jaden Yuki, the golden boy of Duel Academy, stops summoning Neos. He doesn't lose Neos, he doesn't get it stolen, he abandons it. And when that happened, we didn't just lose a card, we lost a version of Jaden we all loved. This is the real story behind why Jaden gave up elemental hero Neos, how it shattered his identity, and what it says about grief, guilt, and growth in Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore. Neos was never just a monster, he was Jaden's evolution, literally. When Jaden met Yubel in the spirit world, when he discovered his origins as the prince of another dimension, it was elemental hero Neos that became his bridge between the human world and the dual spirit realm. The moment Jaden gained the ability to fuse Neos with Neospatians, his deck stopped being just a fun hero build. It became an expression of his destiny. Every summon of Neos reflected a different part of his soul, trying to reconcile who he was with what he was meant to become. But then, something changed, and everything Neos stood for, hope, light, unity, became too painful for the Jaden to face. It all began with Jesse, or more specifically, losing Jesse. When Jaden and the gang journeyed into the spirit world, they faced enemies powered by darkness, but none of it compared to what Jaden had to face when Yubel possessed Jesse. For the first time, Jaden was forced to fight someone he loved, and not just duel them, but try to destroy the spirit that took him away. That fight, the internal struggle, broke something inside Jaden, and when he believed Jesse was gone forever, he didn't cry, he just shut down. This wasn't the Jaden who laughed in the face of danger. This was a Jaden who had seen death, felt failure, and lost the one person who truly understood him, both as a duelist and as a spirit. From that point on, Neos didn't represent inspiration anymore. He became a reminder of the hero Jaden failed to be, of the person he couldn't save. In duels, Neos was supposed to be the light, the beacon that turned the tide, but after Jesse, that light became a burden. Jaden didn't want to be the hero anymore, because deep down, he didn't believe he deserved to be. So he stopped playing Neos, stopped fusing, stopped smiling. When a duelist like Jaden turns away from his own ace, it's not just deck evolution, it's identity collapse. He wasn't making strategic changes, he was punishing himself. And out of that self-inflicted silence came something darker, something ancient, the Supreme King. Now let's be clear, the Supreme King wasn't just a cool new alter ego. It was Jaden unchained, unfiltered, stripped of hope, fueled by rage, a shadow of everything Neos once stood for. Instead of using elemental heroes, Jaden summoned evil hero monsters, corrupted, twisted, violent. These weren't protectors, they were executioners. Inferno Wing, Dark Gaia, Malicious Fiend, all of them mirrored his past deck, just distorted. The armor was darker, the effects were crueler, the symbolism was loud and painful. Jaden wasn't trying to win anymore, he was trying to burn everything down. You see, Neos wasn't just a card Jaden didn't need anymore, it was a lie he could no longer tell himself. Neos symbolized belief, in others, in friendship, in second chances. But when Jesse died, when the weight of Yubel's betrayal hit him, Jaden lost belief in himself. How could he keep summoning Neos, a symbol of trust, when he didn't trust himself anymore? So he buried Neos, deep in his deck, or maybe even out of it completely, and with it, he buried the last piece of who he used to be. And that's what made the Supreme King arc so powerful, because for the first time in Yu-Gi-Oh! History, we saw a protagonist willingly walk into the Shadow Realm, not to save someone else, but to lose himself. But here's the twist, Jaden didn't stay in the dark. What brought him back wasn't strategy, it wasn't training, it wasn't a power-up, it was Jesse, the one person he thought he lost, the one person he thought he failed, was alive, and that reunion, That single moment was enough to reignite the flicker of hope inside Jaden. That's when Neos returned, and that's what made it beautiful. He didn't just start summoning Neos again because it was his ace. He summoned it because he was finally ready to face the pain, to own it, to accept the guilt and still choose to be a hero anyway. And that's what Neos is really about. In the final arc of GX, we see Jaden fuse with Yubel, uniting light and darkness. It's symbolic of his entire journey. By accepting Yubel, he accepts his past. By reuniting with Jesse, he forgives himself. And by summoning Neos once again, he tells the world, "I'm still here." That's the real reason he abandoned Neos. Not because he lost it, but because he needed to lose himself in order to find who he truly was. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX isn't just about duels or dorms, it's about growing up. And no one grows more than Jaden, from an optimistic slacker, to a broken warrior, to a hero who's seen both the light and the dark, and still chooses to fight. Neos may have vanished for a time, but in the end, it returned. Because he always does. And in that final scene, as the Duel Academy ship sails off into the horizon, Jaden walks alone, not because he's sad, but because his journey continues, and this time, Neos is coming with him. If this story hit you the way it hit me, drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore breakdowns like this every day. And if you're building your own hero deck, maybe even including Neos, don't forget to use code DOOMX at CardTrader to save 5% off your first order. It helps support the channel and the journey. Until next time.